I've heard various disinfo shows try to sing. Not much, but to just belt out a line here and there, and every time they're out of tune. You can't just show up and sing. I learned music as a kid. I have autism. I have perfect pitch. I hear a sound and I can place it as a note. Five, four, three, two, one, start. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Things are not the way they used to be. I won't tell no lie. One and all have to face reality now. Though I've tried to find the answer to all the questions they ask, though I know it's impossible to go living through the past, don't tell no lie. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Can't keep them down. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. Dun, dun, dun. There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Won't tell no lie. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Da-da-da-da-da. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air. Da-da-da. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air. God, I'm not even gonna edit that thing. I'm just gonna keep talking. And I'll shut it off when it hits 15 minutes. And I won't edit anything. That means there could be some silence. I don't know what it means. The lighter makes a harsh sound. I can delete that. So let's be honest. No one knows anything. What we know are things that ultimately don't matter. Like, we can tell when someone's reading. We can tell when someone's being disingenuous. We can tell when someone's being sincere, too. The flip side of that one. Okay, so they're basic factoids. These people, the smartest of the smartest for theoretical physics, right? Even they don't know. They hit a point. You ever watch David Bohm with Krishnamurti? They're both equal. We're all equal. There's a point that any of us can reach, and we become equal. And there's no going above it or beyond it. It's just that point where it all comes to light. How people are born, how they are socialized, how they live, and how they die. In regards to the ultimate questions, we just have some factoids. You can't go before the Big Bang. So you may think it was a singularity, everything was condensed. That is so difficult to imagine, right? Everything's condensed. Everything's like heated up and boiled and put into one somehow. Gases can become solids and all that basic science stuff. So there's a Big Bang. So we don't know what happened before the Big Bang. They know there was a Big Bang from the way the light works, the way light travels. So there's stuff that happened. They can see that the light traveled 13.8 billion years. So that's how they get the date when everything started. Then again, when you say when everything started, and then the thing is, so I might have a few facts wrong, but maybe I have them right. Who knows? Looking at the clock, I got 8 minutes, 7.5 minutes, 7 minutes. This means I won't be doing any more singing, and I don't think I have to because I did the Bob Marley. I'm not doing any instrumental to it. I'm gonna let my voice do the talking. So where were we? So let's say like 13 billion years ago, there was the Big Bang from the singularity. So we'd have to assume that the singularity is true. That's a toughie to believe. I have some fundamental questions, and I don't think they should annoy anyone. I think we should all be wondering it. So after the Big Bang, say everything was a singularity, we can never know what was going on before the singularity. How can something be infinite in itself? Alright, we know how something can form out of nothing because you can look at little things like bacteria, like small organisms can grow out of water, things like that. We can all see how life is all around us with the trees, with grass, the insects, humans, all the animals. So we know something can come out of nothing. We know there's consciousness, but that it can't be proven, it's elusive. We know it because we're there. I think, therefore I am. How soon we forget Descartes' line. I think, therefore I am, so at least I'm alive. Or you think that through, whoever you are, the collective you, or the singular you. Who knows? I'm sending out the signals, I'm sending out the energy, and then various points pick up on it. So the gas is formed off of the Big Bang into the sun. So the sun is where the central gravity is. See, there's so much going on. Like, everything is so expansive. There's that. Yet, the other galaxies or universes, whatever the other places are, beyond our galaxy. They're moving too fast. They're moving faster than the speed of light. So we're becoming isolated. We know that the sun's gonna burn itself out. So there's basically no way for life to persist. Life of the universe is the same as life of the human. It has a cycle. It's a cycle that goes on for seemingly forever, but it doesn't. That sun will end. It will end. It will end. It will stop. I mean, maybe, I don't know how anyone can survive the end of that. I'm thinking maybe there's no you to all this, that it's spirit. There's no way to prove anything, though. That's the ultimate quandary. And on top of not being able to figure out the ultimate questions, we're stuck with a world system that cannot be fixed. It would have been fixed already. Even when there are these great openings, there's no reconciliation. There's no truth and reconciliation. They needed to get rid of the superdelegates. Julian Assange should have been let go already. He's got Asperger's. He's got autism. He didn't do anything wrong because he was a journalist. He was acting as a journalist. He was a whistleblower. He revealed stuff. The people who Assange and Snowden and Manning get punished for pointing out the corruption of the world, and it's so wrong. So that means that there's no hope, because then you have these fake disinformation shills. They're from the military. There's no other explanation for what they are up to. There's none. There's no other. I've been studying my whole life philosophy. I know all about Enclosure Acts, 1300s. I know all about like 1500s. So you had like a Renaissance, and then I know all about the political and the philosophical revolutions came first, or whatever, and then the biggies were the political revolutions in the modern age. So everything went from feudalism to mercantile capitalism to what we ended up with. And now all the resources have been used up. The people who control everything in regards to military and ownership, they're the evil. They're the bad guys. There's no way around it. And then the only option given to people to vent is I call them military entrapment officers. So that's basically what's going on. I concluded earlier today in my other video that this has nothing to do with us. I concluded it somewhere. This has nothing to do with us. That thing on Maloof, I'm just going by the Maloof I heard on fault lines. I saw another Maloof and it sounds a little different. So I'm going by the audio that I used in that one. Alright, we're up to like 1 minute left. Oh yeah, I forgot that I wasn't going to do any editing. Yay. Maybe I'll do the loudness normalization. I have pretty good sound quality in this room. I think that helps my singing, because I don't have any audio equipment. I'm just singing into the speakers within the computer. I'm sure those are pretty good though. I don't know when I started this thing. I don't know if I can edit anything. I'm not gonna edit anything, but I mean at the beginning, I forget what started this. Like if there's a minute or two that I didn't use at the front. I'm up to, it says I'm approaching 15 minutes, so thanks a lot. Yup, that's it. Take care.